I'm here at the Durong Dingo Sanctuary with Simon Stratton, and we're having a fun time.
So it's good to come up here and find out for yourself and actually see the behaviour of these animals as close to a wild animal as you're going to get anywhere.
Smashing time. It's been great.
$10 for her.
I've been here for 3 days at the Dingo Sanctuary in Durong, and we've been helping Simon with his building some enclosures and just interacting with his dingoes and getting to know them, building some relationships, and it's just been a great 3 days so far.
Yeah.
Do you think this is worthwhile?
Yeah, 110%. I mean, if it's like any species, if you're just going to ignore them and just walk away, then you're potentially losing one of the greatest parts of a system that needs every level working in unison to be maintained. And if you remove any one part of that, you know, it's going to go south basically. So coming up here and being able to interact and learn about these animals and just, you know, figure out how they move around people, and then obviously taking your own experiences from listening to media stories or whatever, what have people have said in the past, and you can sort of make your own opinion and decisions on these things. So.
And would you recommend it to your other friends?
Yes, definitely. It's a lot of fun and hard work, but still fun.
So you're probably likely to head back to uni and tell your friends that, look, go do it.
Yeah, it's been great. Yeah, it's really hands-on, and it's a very different experience to anywhere else I've been. Yeah.
All right, well, thank you.
And so for the past 3 days we've been here at Durong Dingo Sanctuary, helping a bit with enclosure, construction, all those sort of stuff, interacting with dingoes. It's been pretty awesome so far.
Yeah, definitely. It's a really good experience, as well as helping out with Simon and all his enclosure work. There's like such a variety of different dingoes out here from different ecosystems and whatnot. There's ones from Fraser Island, and there's desert ones and rainforest dingoes as well, so there's a whole variety, and it's really good to just really interact with them.
It's been so good, and it's only day 3. A couple more days and I'm sure it's going to be just as good in the next couple of days, if not better.
So it's good to come up here and find out for yourself and actually see the behaviour of these animals as close to a wild animal as you're going to get anywhere.
You know, they're meant to be dangerous and whatnot, but that's not the case. I was kind of thought they were going to be more scary than dogs, but they're not. They're actually really timid and they run away from you.
How the most of the time you just have to be still and just let them come to you. And over the past couple of days I've sat with him, and he's come up to me, and then we've been playing and barking at each other and howling at each other.
We walked in there on the first day and sat down, and they were, yeah, very intrigued and curious and coming up slowly, taking their time to get to know us a bit, I guess. And yeah, over the last couple of days you can see that they recognise you a bit more now, and they know what you're doing here.
It's been really interesting. Found a lot more information. Like, I knew basic info on dingoes and stuff, but a lot more on their behaviour just from being here and from what Simon said. I learned a lot more about their play behaviour, as we said before, just on like they do the play almost like pouncing, but it's not, a bit of scratching at the ground, and it could come across aggressive if you had no idea, but it's definitely not. It's just a playful behaviour.
Like chuffing and raking, where they like pull the dirt in front of them and play bows like normal dogs.
And it's been explained to you, probably by Simon, that on Fraser Island, dingoes that exhibit that play behaviour are shot.
Yeah, because it's thought as aggressive, because they like pounce at you kind of, and then like pull back just to see if you will like run away or something like that.
When in actual fact they're just playing.
Yeah, they're just playing.
So I've got a couple. I quite like Eli and Wathumba. They're quite. I've been interacting with them a little bit yesterday afternoon, and getting along there, playing with them a bit, macking around there. It took a little while for them to come up to me, and then they started taking biscuits, taking it off my shoulder. Yeah, I got a little bit of a poke in the back of the head with the nose yesterday afternoon.
Yeah, I've spent quite a bit of time with all the dingoes, and there's a few of them that are quite more friendly than the others, but most of them are quite timid and they don't really want to come and interact with you unless you have treats for them.
Okay.
I've learned a bit more on their ecology, the fact that they keep down feral cat numbers and stuff like that.
But at the same time, we're sort of neglecting the things that they actually do for our ecology and the ecosystem, and the interactions they have at all the different levels now, for instance with feral cats and keeping them away.
Yeah, it's quite sad really when most people, their views on dingoes are they're scared of them rather than wanting to learn more about them. They kind of see in the media that they're perceived as like a scary creature, and really they should be, like, if they really came here to Simon's place and saw all the dingoes, they would really understand how quiet and timid they are.
I have learnt so much more than I ever thought I could about dingoes just from today's the third day I'm here, and I already know so much more than I ever thought I would about dingoes. Like, I came here under the impression that there's only one type of dingo, and I find out there's 3 different types. I was like, oh.
Have you had a good time as well?
Smashing time. It's been great.
$10 for her.